The Indian government's draft Digital Personal Data Protection, that is DPDP rules, introduce significant measures concerning cross-border data transfers. These provisions empower the government to restrict or prohibit the transfer of personal data to specific foreign countries, entities, or individuals, aiming to enhance data security and protect citizens' personal information. Welcome to VAR India News Hour. The draft DPDP rules grant the government authorities to, number 1, restrict data transfers. That is, the government can issue notification to limit or prohibit the transfer of personal data to certain foreign jurisdictions or entities. Number 2, assess foreign jurisdictions. Before permitting data transfers, the government may evaluate foreign countries based on factors it deems necessary, ensuring that data is transferred only to jurisdictions with adequate data protection standards. Let's see to the provisions which will have several implications. That is, compliance requirements. Organizations must ensure that their data transfer practices align with the government's notification, necessitating regular updates to data management policies. Data localization. While the DPDP Act does not mandate data localization, restrictions on cross-border transfers may compel businesses to store and process data within India to maintain compliance. Contractual obligations. That is, data fiduciaries may need to revise contracts with foreign partners to include clauses that adhere to the DPDP Act's provisions, ensuring that data processing by foreign entities meets Indian standards. When we compare with the global data protection frameworks, the DPDP Act offers a flexible approach to cross-border data transfers. Unlike the EU's GDPR, which restricts transfers to compliant countries, the DPDP Act allows transfers unless explicitly restricted. Compared to the US lacking of federal data law, the DPDP Act provides a more structured framework. Implementing these provisions may also present challenges. That is, identifying restricted jurisdictions. The process for determining which countries are restricted is not fully detailed, potentially leading to uncertainty for businesses engaged in international data transfers. Impact on international trade. Restrictions could affect multinational companies operating in India, necessitating adjustments to data flow practices and possibly influencing foreign investment decisions. Enforcement mechanisms. Establishing effective monitoring and enforcement mechanisms will be crucial to ensure compliance and address violations of cross-border data transfer rules. The draft DPDP rules strengthen India's data protection by restricting cross-border data transfers to safeguard personal data and national security. Businesses must adapt data practices to ensure compliance and maintain smooth international operations. Let's look into today's headlines. Apple Intelligence AI feature under scrutiny for inaccurate news summaries. Apple's new AI-powered notification summary feature, which was introduced in iOS 18.1, is facing increasing criticism after a series of errors highlighted by the BBC. The feature condenses notifications into bite-sized summaries and was designed to streamline user experience. However, recent mishaps suggest it may need further refinement. The feature is notably still in its beta phase. Apple has reportedly acknowledged the potential for errors, urging users to report any inaccuracies to help improve the system. E-commerce, gaming, social media platforms mandated to delete personal user data after 3 years. As part of the draft rules under the Digital Personal Data Protection, that is DPDP Act, e-commerce platforms, social media intermediaries, and online gaming platforms in India will soon be required to erase personal data of users 3 years after it is no longer needed. The draft rules have been released for public feedback. These provisions are detailed under Section 8 of the draft rules. Data fiduciaries, as these entities are referred to, must notify users at least 48 hours before erasing their data. Microsoft working on new AI model LAM designed to perform tasks. Researchers at Microsoft have created a large action model, that is LAM, an AI model that can operate Windows programs on its own. Large action models, that is LAMs, mark a significant advancement in artificial intelligence, enabling AI systems to execute complex tasks based on human instructions. LAMs mark the shift from AI models that only talk to models to actually performing tasks. While traditional AI models mainly process and generate text, LAMs are capable of turning user requests into real actions. YouTuber Ankush Bahuguna recounts of being placed under 40-hour digital arrest. YouTuber Ankush Bahuguna has recently revealed on Instagram on how he became a victim of a 40-hour digital arrest scam. After a 3-day absence from social media, Bahuguna described how scammers held him hostage, causing him financial loss and significant mental distress. Bahuguna explained he received an automated international call claiming a cancelled courier delivery. The scammers accused Bahuguna of money laundering, drug trafficking, and other serious crimes. Political parties go tech-savvy for the upcoming Delhi polls. With assembly elections in Delhi scheduled for February, political parties are using artificial intelligence to bring out creative ads and visuals that are projecting their leaders as heroes. The ruling Aam Aadmi Party is creatively leveraging AI in its campaigns, from calling its supremo Arvind Kejriwal the GOAT, G-O-A-T, that means greatest of all time, to portraying him as Delhi ka beta, that is son of Delhi. On the other hand, the BJP is labeling Kejriwal as the master conman in AI-generated videos and posters. That's all for now. Please like, share, comment and subscribe to VAR India magazine. You can download the VAR India app from Google Play Store and Apple App Store for more news and updates. Stay tuned. Thank you.